Hey everyone, and welcome to season 2 of Death in Cambodia, Life in America, a podcast where I sit down with my father, Robert Chow, a survivor of one of the biggest genocides in modern history, the Khmer Rouge. He escaped to America with $10 in his pocket and built a distributing company, one of the largest donut distributors in the US. How exactly did a poor, starving boy from Cambodia build an empire and achieve his American dream? I'm Dorothy, his daughter, and your host for today's episode. Let's dive in. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Death in Cambodia, Life in America. You guys don't realize how much fun I have with these intros. I kind of pretend that I'm like the host of a talk show, whatever, gaming, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And for a second there, I'm just like, hello, everybody. Welcome back, guys. Another episode of Death in Cambodia, Life in America. Last episode, we left off with Robert basically talking about him scaling all of Highway 99. And he also talked a little bit about the sacrifices that he had to make in order to do that for the family, and how he basically felt about leaving the family 6 to 8 months at a time, and how he started to see the detriment of that, starting to notice that his kids are not noticing him or recognizing him because he's just gone so often. You know, he's never really home. And I think this season is going to dive into that a whole lot more as we follow along his journey. But he is in Bakersfield and he is not going to stop. Let's see what happens next. Bakersfield. So you're in Bakersfield and you said you moved on to
Fresno.
How
Yes.
many shops did you build there?
Fresno, we have 5 stores.
So you had Bakersfield, how many stores?
Bakersfield have 3.
Okay. Bakersfield, you had 3, and then you had another 5 in Fresno.
In Fresno.
Did the same thing. You just kept
Did
going.
the same thing, keep going.
Mhm.
And in Fresno, it's a little, the town is pretty good size. The population is way more than Bakersfield. That's why you're able to put 5. Actually, you can even put 10. But it's at that time, it really depends. And in Fresno, I'm not build all the store. 3 store I bought it, the existing store.
Pre-existing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, and then I running the catering truck too, because in Bakersfield you have a lot of manufacturer, a lot of warehouse. So
Where
then
did you get the idea of a catering truck?
I got one truck that stopped by and get the donut shop every morning, and then I said, wow, they do need more than one because it's wide open, because they cannot serve. And then this guy said, hey, you should get into this thing here, maybe invest some at that time it's only $20,000, $15,000 to $20,000 per truck.
So this catering truck offered donuts?
Oh yeah, catering truck in the morning, because they drive to the warehouse, to where the worker is, just like.
And you offer donuts. So you operated a donut food truck.
One guy operated a food truck and pick up the donut from us every morning, one of the location.
I see.
And then he kept telling me, they said, you should just go on, because we need more truck than just, a few.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I did. I own 18 catering trucks.
18 catering trucks?
Yeah. And then what I do, I lease the truck instead. It's just the same the same method that I lease the donut shop, just do the same way. So you own the truck, they come here, they have to buy donuts from us, they have to buy pastry, all the pastry have to buy from us.
Because I own the truck.
Yes,
and I'm
well,
leasing
in
it
the
to
con,
you.
and listen to you, and then you have to buy all the pastry, and then I just lease the truck to you. So I think
18. Wow.
that's quite a bit.
That's quite a bit.
Yes. So that's why I'm staying in Fresno almost 2 years.
So you're in Fresno and you have 18 catering trucks on top of all the shops. I could only imagine how many headaches you would have in a day. Are you still sleeping 2 hours a day?
Yeah, I think, I was young, healthy, and exciting, still chasing my American dream.
Where did you go next?
Go to El Grove. El
Oh, that's
Grove is
all the
close.
way in
Yeah,
Sacramento.
not pretty close. Yes. We have one in Madera. Madera is probably halfway to Sacramento, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and Atwater,
Mm-hmm.
Madera, El Grove, and then Sacramento.
That's all of Northern California.
All Northern California is close to Highway 99. That's what was the plan. Staying on 99.
You didn't go west to build towards so all these cities, for people who don't know Northern California, these are all east of what you would call the Bay Area. So you didn't build any of those stores. You were only along 99.
On 99
Right.
for now.
For now.
For now.
For now. Okay.
Up until to South Lake Tahoe. We have 4 stores in South Lake Tahoe. It's in Harris Casino.
So I'm doing a count here. We've got 5 in Fresno. Then you had
Madera, the Atwater, El Grove 2, that's 4.
So Madera, you had 1.
Madera had 1, Atwater had 1.
Had 1.
And the
El
El Grove
Grove
had 2. And then South Lake Tahoe had 4.
So how old are you now?
30, oh my God. Probably close to 30, 31.
That's
probably, yeah.
That's about 10 years. No, less than that.
Less than that. That probably is
7
years.
7 years.
Yeah, did really well. Very happy.
7 years, and you climbed all throughout California. So after you made it all the way up, you ended up in South Lake Tahoe, from what I believe, right?
Yeah, I'm not in South Lake Tahoe. We operate 4 locations, 3 outside our Harris Casino. They have a few big casinos in South Lake Tahoe. Harvey Casino and Harris Casino. That's probably the biggest in South Lake Tahoe. So I had one location in Harris Casino, down first floor, where the all the customer that walk through entrance, to the casino.
I'd imagine that one's 24-hour, huh?
That was 24 hours.
Yeah,
yes.
Because all the people coming in and out.
Right, exactly. I think we just only pick up the people that losing money, that no money to go to sit down in a restaurant. They end up with the donut and
people who
coffee.
Lost it all. They have no choice.
Yeah, but I think, can you imagine? I mean, we busy, really busy. They're telling me the day that we're really busy, that's mean a lot of people losing money. They lost all of money. So when they're making money, the day that's slow, they must be most of the people that make a lot of money. Yeah, I operate 4 stores. I think I bring people from Long Beach, from Los Angeles, and then to operate that store. I lease that store to them, but I think it didn't work well at all because people gamble. I think they learn how to gamble really, really fast. Only take about a month or 2. Then they forgot their job.
And this was the first time you opened a donut shop that was like close to casinos.
Yes, that's the first time.
Every time you've just kind of been, either freestanding or somewhere in a shopping center or something or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So then what happened?
I tried 2 or 3 family. Didn't work. It doesn't matter what the guy never know what's his a blackjack or slot machine, but when you move them up there, only take 2 months, 3 months, the most that they did it good, and then after that they spend most of the time in inside the casino. So I had a tough time, and I had to take the shop back, the business back, run it myself for about 6 months. It was brutal. I mean, by one person to run 3 shop. It was hard. It was
By
tough.
yourself,
Yeah,
baking.
and then baking, and then, well, of course, I hire a lot of people, but I think somebody called sick. Somebody, it's always something.
Right.
So I couldn't handle that business anymore because it's too tired, and couldn't find. A lot of people want to, lease the shop, but I know that's not going to work because I tried 3 family already. So I decided to sell it. The guy that I bought the shop from in called City of Surrey and Turlock. It's called Donut Factory.
Donut Factory in Turlock and Donut Factory in Surrey. Okay.
Yeah. So I bought that shop him. So then one day I called him up. I said, hey, you want to buy the shop? I can make a really, really good deal for you. So he ended up move up there and run the shop for about, I don't know, about 2 years. I didn't know what happened, and he might be just gamble too. So he lost the family too. I think, he divorced, he got up divorce and all of that. And, he did pay me a few months on the, on the note.
What is
payment?
It payments.
Payment, yeah.
Yeah, payments. Monthly payments.
For 60 months.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got the payment only 3-4 months, and then he
disappeared.
Quit. Yeah. He quit the payment, and then he still continue run the business. But then I asked him and kept asking him. 2 years later, and then he shut down. I think he shut down the shop.
All the shops.
Oh yeah, he shut down all the shop. So that was the bad decision to put the business inside casino or close to the casino.
That's when you learn that's not a good idea.
That's how I learned. It's a big lesson, but I learned quite a bit from people. I think people love gamble, I believe. Sometimes I did too, but I just
don't let it control you.
You just need to control yourself.
Right. So you stopped at South Lake Tahoe then?
I completely stopped in South Lake Tahoe. Moved back home for I believe a month and a half or 2 months, and then
home in Southern California. So after you came home, what was your next plan?
And then I'm thinking about our state go after the corporation that get rid of all the property when they don't need it. So I just want to pick up that property, convert it to a donut shop. So at that time, Church Fried Chicken Corporation, based in San Antonio, Texas. It was shutting down about 600 locations nationwide. So you can pick up the property. So I went to Texas, to San Antonio, to Church's Corporation
headquarters.
So
is that easier to pick it up from a restaurant location like Church's, where they already have a hood and everything like that? What's the benefit of getting it? Or it's cheap?
Well, the whole main idea is just like you're renting a house, because most of the shop that I open is leased from the, shopping center, never own any real estate.
I see.
So I think if you get a chance that you're able to own a real estate, it's a benefit because you own a real estate, you pay your own rent.
And you would have when you were going up the 99, you would have bought it, but you didn't have the cash at the time?
Well, I think the cash too, and
A longer
never
process.
have an idea because, if you bought the property, it use a lot of money, then you cannot expand it fast.
I see. Yeah.
Because, it's going to
take time.
And plus, when you buy the real estate, it's probably $300,000-$400,000 or $500,000 each location.
Exactly.
But when you lease from somebody, you're probably going to spend only maybe $100,000 to just open it, or maybe $150,000
because you were thinking about just growing fast.
Yeah, because at that time, a lot of people looking for donut shop.
Right. You're just trying to get in, get out, keep moving, keep moving. Yeah. So, but you looked at this opportunity about Church's Fried Chicken closing down and you thought, okay, maybe this might be a time that we can actually purchase.
Yes.
Because it's cheap.
Yeah.
Cheaper. Because they're closing.
Right.
Yeah.
At the same time, Winchell donut shop, it's put in the market too. They want to sell the whole corporation.
That's for all the locations.
For all the Winchell locations.
Again, this is one of those times where you kind of sit there and you just think about the last time that you went to like a fast food chain or something like that. And if you ever had looked at those buildings and was like, you know what? I don't have a whole lot of money. I'm going to try to buy all of these locations and turn them into donut shops. I mean, this kind of ambition that I feel like my father had was just like crazy. I think maybe because, as he said, he just loved it. He loved entrepreneurship. He loved forging his way and getting new deals. He must have had because I don't know if that's really normal thinking. Wow.
Yeah. Well, then I went to San Antonio,
the headquarters,
and then talked to the corporate that, and then they sent me to talk to the real estate department, and then, they gave me all the locations. So I found interesting in East Coast. I thought, East Coast probably it makes sense because my uncle live in Philadelphia, and then, my nephew and niece all live in Philadelphia. They want to open donut shop too.
Okay.
So I pick up 2 locations in Philadelphia. I mean, this is a real estate. It's freestanding building. It used to be a Church's Fried Chicken. One in New Jersey. So pick up 3 converted to a donut shop. Yeah, but I have to sign the agreement that I cannot sell fried chicken more than, I believe, with 20%. I still able to sell fried chicken in that the location that we buy from church, but only up to 20%
of your menu.
Yes.
See.
Yeah.
I see.
So we converted to a donut shop.
So taking this back here a little bit, you scaled all of California. You went all the way up from southern to northern. And then after that, you still feel like you didn't have enough?
Maybe the energy at that time, because I see the opportunity so big. So, I mean, why not? I was young. I'm 20 some years old, 30, maybe early 30. And, if you're asking me now, yes, it's completely different, but I was only 30 years old. So I just want to chase my dream. My dream was, I want to push myself as far as I can go. And I don't have a big degree. I don't have any education for me. It's just very, very minimum, and the only thing that I can change my lifestyle, I gonna have to really, really watch and learn on the street and chase it. And, if you see the opportunity, you just jump on it. And plus, at that time, the financial, have money to do it. So, and then after Philadelphia, we opened Philadelphia.
And how many stores did you have in Philadelphia?
Philadelphia, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in Philadelphia. But later on, Uncle continued to spread. I think he owned about maybe 7 or 8 donut shops in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he did very well.
He did very well up until today.
Right.
Then I finished Philadelphia, and then I still continue contact church. And then I'm thinking about, because I was in San Antonio a few times, I kind of like it. So I bought one properties in Houston, because I saw called Sibley Donut did really, really well. Sibley.
It's a chain.
No, it was. I believe it was a family
owned
at that time. But now I think it's huge. Now it's all over Texas, and plus maybe a couple more states that they operate. So I saw it. I said, "Oh my God! I mean, this is great." So I bought one property and converted. It was a fried chicken.
When you kind of explain all this, it almost makes me feel like, how did you even get in contact with churches from the beginning to like?
I did just like I did in the first shop that I bought, donut shop from Bob Burton.
Yeah.
I always talking to people. At that time is no internet.
Right.
No, I believe I remember the first cell phone I bought. God, it's a big giant, heavy. I just keep talking to people and try to learn, and then talk to the broker, and then they explain to me, and they know the way, how to get the information, of course. And I mean, that's their job.
Right.
So yeah, that's how it happened in Texas. So we bought that, converted, and now I was stuck. Couldn't find maker. It's tough. It's not too many Cambodians in Texas at that. Well, they probably do, but I have no connection.
Right. Not like Philadelphia where you had Uncle.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's why it ended up one store and then I pull out.
I see. I
completely pull out. But I train a few Cambodian people. Now today they own a lot of store in Houston, in Texas, and all that. It's a booming donut shop in state of Texas.
Wow. So you dabbled in Philadelphia, you dabbled in Texas, and Texas didn't really work out. So you moved back home?
Moved back home and relax a little bit. And then chasing the Winchell donut shop.
Winchell's locations.
Yeah. And then we try to put it together with Tech Nangoy,
the Donut King. Yes.
So I did talk to him. I said, why don't we join together, see if we can, buy the Winchell Corporation.
34 million.
34.5 million. So he said, yeah. And then I laid it out. I said, if it's 900 store, we just go ahead and tie down the, open escrow for 90 days, and then we sell only 30% of the location. We can probably raise up close to $30-some million. Or maybe even we sell half of that. So yeah, he did agree, but I think, we went in, and then they agreed to at least $15 million down, and then they close in, 6 months. That's what we tried to do to be safe. I think they did agree because nobody really offered them. But then it just about a week or two, with somebody from Canada, big rich from Canada, just offer them cash.
Oh wow!
They're not gonna refuse that, because you're not gonna go ahead and close and 6 months and wait for your money to pay off. So they just took that deal. So after this guy took the deal and then closed escrow, Now they break piece by piece and sell it. So, I mean, this guy from Canada didn't care about the donut business. They only care about just
Money.
break it. No, buy the corporation, sell the real estate or sell the location to somebody else. And then it was good enough at that time because, Pizza Hut was only sit down, take out too, but not delivery. Domino always take out and delivery, and delivery is not that much, but there's a lot of takeout. They just need a small space to operate. So Winchell location is just perfect for them. Domino's only Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, that the one that really want to
like
take
Domino's.
Out. Yeah, just like Domino.
Yeah.
So they compete with Domino.
I see.
So then Pizza Hut deal with this guy here. They said, okay, I wonder all in California location. I want all of. So they bought maybe 200 at that time location from this guy. Pay a lot of money. But some of the location, they cannot just pick and choose. They said, okay, you want Riverside County, you want Orange County, you have to take them all. You cannot pick and choose. So Pizza Hut took it. It's fine. But some of the location of the Winchell is very next door to Pizza Hut. What are they going to do? They cannot do
two Pizza Huts in one place.
Two Pizza Huts in, like one block. So that's what I got a chance. I said, oh, this is great. So I got to go. And then I went to chase, to Pizza Hut. I said, the location that you don't like, because it's still good business. They don't care. They just want to sell you the building.
Right.
They just want the building. They're not selling you the business.
Because they don't have use for it.
No.
Yeah.
No, they're not interested in the donut business. So like the Riverside building, I got about 3 or 4 from them. Good business.
Donut good locations.
Location is okay. But they just give you business free. They're not charging you. You just buy. You just buy the building. So then I got to deal with Pizza Hut, and Pizza Hut, but you gotta have to pay cash. So pay cash and sell the business and lease the building. I sell the business is almost, some locations almost pay off the building. it's the same price as the building. The building at that time is only 200, 300.
So you were buying Winchell's, actually.
I buying Winchell location through Pizza Hut.
Right.
Yes. Donut shop, it's the donut shop.
Yeah.
You not convert anything. You just, then you don't have to do anything at all. You just change the name.
That's
they
it.
cannot use Winchell Donut. You change something else.
Right.
Continue to operate as the donut shop.
Which is why maybe some people driving around in Southern California, maybe they see a donut shop that looks like a Winchell's.
Yes.
But they changed the name.
They changed the name.
That's why it is.
Right. Exactly.
I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. It was a lot compacted into one. It was a lot of explaining just Robert's continual rat race of a journey from going to Bakersfield, owning like 18 food trucks, then climbing to South Lake Tahoe, then trying to buy like all the churches, chickens locations and expanding like national, and then trying to buy Winchell's to like gain all of the freaking real estate in California for that. It's just wild. Sitting here listening to my father, it's like, oh my gosh, you're just making me tired listening to this. It also makes me feel like, gosh, what drive? Like, such admiration for the type of drive that he has. My dad has always been the hardest working man in the room that I've always felt like, but sitting here and listening to him explain one by one by one by one, it's really eye-opening and revealing for me. But anyways, I hope you guys did really enjoy that. till next time, till next week, enjoy your 4th of July weekend. I will see you guys soon.